Welcome students. Today we'll continue with the previous class. In the previous class we were discussing some important terminologies which we'll be using frequently in the lesson that is coming lesson. Here we'll continue with few more new terms. The first is filial. When we listen the word filial, it means generations. That is, if we write it as filial generation 1, F1 means first generation. Then F2, that is filial generation 2, filial generation 1, F2 is second generation, then F3 is third generation, then F4 is fourth generation. So likewise, the word filial is representing the generations. Here F means filial, F1 means first generation, F2 means second generation, F3 means third generation, F4 means fourth generation. Okay, so this generation. Now coming to this pure line, the word pure line. This word pure line is used. The word pure line is used when we use a particular genotype. When we use a particular genotype for more than 5 generations. For more than 5 generations. For example, if this is a genotype that is capital T, that is same type of genes. If we take a gene, so if we take a genotype which has both the same type of genes, genotypes are of, that is this one, 3. Here for height it can be, genotypes can be both capital T, both small t, or it can be one capital T and one small t. For the character height, we can have 3 genotypes. For representing character, we can have 3 genotypes. We can have 3 types of, that is genes, genotypes not. So one will be, both the genes will be dominant, in one both the genes will be recessive, and in the other it can be one will be dominant and one will be recessive. So we find 3 genotypes. We find 3 genotypes. In first 2 cases both of them are homozygous. In second case it is heterozygous. These 2 genotypes, that is both capital T and both small t, they are homozygous dominant, and other is capital T and small t, they are heterozygous dominant. So a genotype, we find 3 genotypes, 2 that is 2 will be homozygous, 1 will be heterozygous. So when we take a genotype that is homozygous genotype and cross it for 5 generations. For example, now we have taken this homozygous, this genotype that is both capital T, and I am crossing it with the same genotype. When same genotype is crossed, when 2 plants of the same genotype are crossed, so what will get in F1 generation? If I put this, if I make a box, TT one side, TT another side, okay. If I make a cross, so here what I will get? This 1T and this 1T. Again crossing with this and this 1T and this 1T. Now this I have crossed with these 2. Now I will cross this with these 2. First this and this. Both this capital T and this capital T. Coming to this one. This capital T here and this capital T here. So at the end, in the first generations, now when we make the cross, we have got 4 offsprings and all 4 of them are homozygous tall. This is also TT, this is also TT, capital T, this is also capital T and this is also capital T. All 4 we get is capital T, that is homozygous tall. This we have got in F1 generation. This we have got in F1 generation. Now make a cross between these 2. Selfing means crossing between the same generation. So now we will take again capital T, capital T, capital T, capital T. These two will cross these two, first and second. First is also capital T, capital T, second is also capital T and capital T. So what you will get? Cross it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same you will get. Capital T, 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 capital T. In the second generation also you are getting what you are getting? This capital T only. Now do it in the third generation. Do it same in the fourth generation. Do it same in the fifth generation. Even after 5 generations also you will get the same, that is the offsprings will be T, both capital T, that is homozygous dominant. The offsprings will be homozygous dominant. Even at F1 generation also we are getting T and T, both T, capital T. F2 generation also we are getting both capital T. F3 generations will get all of them will be capital T only. F4 generations all 4 will be capital T only. F5 generation all 4 will be capital T only. So if you have used this in 5 subsequent generation, if you have used the same capital T and capital T in the same 5 season, then that genotype is said to be as pure line. That is, when you cross it with another pure line, you will always get a homozygous dominant. You will always get a homozygous dominant. Homozygous means same genes. When same genes are there, and will get dominant. Those same genes will be dominant. So that is pure line. Using a particular genotype for 5 subsequent generations, and the result will be the same. So that result, and after 5th generation, so what we get is both capital T. At first generation it was capital T, and after 5 generations also it is capital T and capital T. So what we are getting is pure both capital T's. So this is called as a pure line. That is using the same genotype for 5 subsequent generations. Now coming to this new another word, that is monohybrid cross. That is, cross means reproducing, reproduction between 2 plants. For checking, mono means 1. Why we are crossing between 2 plants? Why we are crossing 2 plants? To check one character. To check one character. If we want to check the height, so cross between tall plant and dwarf plant. So for example, if I draw here, for monohybrid cross we are checking only one character. In monohybrid cross we will cross plant for checking only one character. Character which we are checking here is height. Character which we are checking here is height. Okay. So for height, what is? We have both the T and we have, that is both capital T, that is tall. Here this is small t, that is dwarf. We have 2 genotypes which will be giving the height. So both capital T and both small t. This is dominant and this is recessive. This is dominant and this is recessive. Okay. So if I am crossing between these 2 plants, this is a tall plant and this is a dwarf plant. I am crossing these 2 plants, that is one dwarf and one tall is being crossed. So now what I am checking, why I am crossing? To check the height. How height, what type of height they will get. When these 2 plants are crossed, what height we will get in the next generation. Okay, so we are checking only height here, only one character we are checking. So these are the parents, this is the male parent and this is the female parent. Okay, this is the male parent and this is the female parent. When male and female parent are crossed or fused, how the offsprings we will get? what type of offsprings we will get. So here if we make a cross here, at one side I'll take both these, 2 capital T and one side small t. Okay, now cross it. So 1 capital T, 1 small t, this 1 capital T, 1 small t. Now this and this, 1 capital T, 1 small t, this and this means 1 capital T, 1 small t. So here, now there is offsprings will all are tall. When there is a cross between a tall plant and a dwarf plant, so the offsprings which is produced in the next generation, all of them will be tall. All of them will be tall, because here we have T and T. Recessive is also there, but capital T is dominant. Capital T is dominant. They will have gene for dwarfness, but that gene will not express itself only as T is dominant. So this will be tall. As this T is dominant, this will be tall. As this T is dominant, this will be tall. As this T is dominant, this will be tall. So when there is a cross between a tall and dwarf plant, one character we are using, that is height. That is tall height and short height. When there is a cross between tall height and short height, all the children, all the probable children will be tall only. In the first generation I am saying, in first generation all the children will be tall. So we are using what we are checking? Height. How height will be moving forward in another generation. So that is called as monohybrid cross. If there is cross between two parents or two characters, if there is a cross between two plants to check one character, monohybrid. If there is a cross to check only one character, that one character, it can be height, it can be color, it can be flower position, or it can be anything. Next is dihybrid cross. Dihybrid cross, di means two. We are crossing plant to check two characters. In one plant we have tall, that is one plant which is tall and it is giving purple flowers. A plant which is the height of the plant is tall and that plant is giving us purple flower. Two characters. One is height, another is color of the flower. One is height of the plant, another is color of the flower. Okay. Then crossing this with another plant which the height is short and the color of the flower is purple. Color of the flower is purple. If we check for two characters, again we will get a board. Here we get 4 now. Here we get 4. In this dihybrid cross we will be getting 16. 16. So we will see in detail about this monohybrid and dihybrid cross, but right now what you have to understand is, in monohybrid cross we will be checking for only one character. In dihybrid cross we are checking for two characters. We are crossing the plant to check for two characters in the coming generation. Now in trihybrid, tri means 3. Tri means 3. So crossing two plants and checking 3 characters in the plant. So a plant with tall purple flowers and the flower are axillary. That is, they arise from the axils. Now here a plant which is short, dwarf, then it is white color and it is terminal. Why we are not using, while writing terminal, why I am not writing T? Because for recessive character we use the small letter of the dominant character. If the color is purple, for dominant we will write purple, but if it is recessive, it is white now, we will not write W, we will write small p. Capital is dominant and small will be recessive. Even if it is white color, we won't write white, that is W. We will write small p. For recessive characters, we use the small letters, and for dominant characters, we use the capital letters. So, to see between three characters, one is height, another is color of the flower, and the third is position of the flower. Three characters we are checking. So, in this cross we check three characters. So, that is called as trihybrid cross. In the next class, we will see in detail about what is monohybrid cross, what is the genotypic and phenotypic ratio, what is dihybrid cross, what is the genotype and phenotype ratio, and what is trihybrid cross. So, we will see in the coming classes.